Show.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Desha Show, inspirational stories of creative people doing what they love. Today we're going to talk to Daniel Kornguth, Renaissance man. Enjoy.
Desha interview, take one.
Okay, welcome to the Desha Show. I'm Desha and I'm sitting here with my good friend Daniel Kornguth. Daniel Kornguth. Daniel, where did you get the name Kornguth? Can you explain?
It's Austrian.
What's that about?
It's Austrian.
It's Austrian.
And it literally means good produce. Corn being the fruit of the fields. So I was presumably a farmer, and my lineage was a farmer. I'm already nervous. You know.
Austrian. Okay, so it's Austrian Kornguth. Was
Did
that
you know that
ever a problem for you?
I don't mean to interrupt the interviewer.
Okay.
But I am the biggest fan of the Desha Show.
You're the biggest fan?
I am the biggest fan.
Tell me about it.
I have already started multiple Facebook, Twitter, blogs, just singing the praises of Desha and the Desha Show.
So, Daniel, what kind of art do you make?
I call myself a plastic artist, meaning that I often work with manipulatable mediums, even though I also do like to do installation art and performance art. But the objects that I make are becoming more and more interactive and made of mostly materials that I find or work with as a carpenter. A lot of the themes in my work have to do with gender identity, expectations of men in the society, my own personal experience as a carpenter, how that relates to pop culture and media. That piece up there is going to be a piece that will kind of explore one aspect of living in a small community like Brattleboro. So you see 4 sets of couples, 2 are heterosexual, 2 are homosexual, and rotated around so that all the different heads can go to the different bodies, which will be sticking out from the tables, so that at any given time you can mix and match the faces, but it's a finite number of people and a finite number of couples, which sort of describes a small town dating experience. I'm sure you've heard that expression, you don't move to your boyfriend, you just lose your turn.
You just leave your turn.
Right.
Yeah, that's Brattleboro. So this might be a good opportunity to tell the viewers about the Comic Lab. What's the Comic Lab?
My ultimate concept, personally, for some of the things that I'd love to see happen, and the reason I call it a lab, is from that concept of a mad scientist, or these classic B movies where you've got the monster in the lab and it's comprised of multiple parts, and people are bringing in their energies and they're throwing it into a big cauldron and it's roiling, and then what percolates to the surface are these products of beauty. And we do sometimes do collaborative pieces. We also are working on our first publication.
Cool. Okay, what inspires you? What inspires you to make art?
There are multiple levels, and I would say that there's a spiritual level, because I think that there's an importance to reaching people and expanding people's consciousness. I guess the best way to answer that question would be give you an example of a moment that I felt where I felt very successful as an artist. So I had a show in Rochester, New York, and I was showing my pieces. And this was like a gallery walk night, so they had booze and food. And this woman, she came and she was drunk. It was towards the end of the night. And she heard that I was the artist, and she was there with her boyfriend or husband or something. And when she heard that I was the artist, she gave me this whack, and she's like, "What the hell is this stuff?" I said, "Well, I don't know, what does it mean to you?" And I think she was really surprised to have the tables turned on her, but she took a moment to look at this piece of artwork, and she just started describing what she saw. And she said, "I see this stuff, and it looks like it's all these materials that men use to build houses and to make things. And then I see these black images of danger signs, and they're all the different ways that someone can hurt themselves. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's about what it's like to be a man and to go to work in a dangerous place." She even said something to the effect of, what those expectations are. And I was just sitting there because she couldn't have said it better. And I told her, that's exactly what I had in mind. And she hits her boyfriend. She's like, "See, I know something about art," And I have this idea now. I don't know if this is true, because I like to keep in touch with her. That now she goes out to those galleries and she drinks the people's wine and eats their finger food. But she also looks at the art and she starts thinking about it in a different way. you know, because she now feels that that it's not this thing that's beyond her, that's you know, this elitist, only for educated and wealthy individuals to make quote unquote fine art or high art.
So, in your own life, how has making this art, has creative art affected or impacted your life?
Well, I mean, lots of ways. I've gotten to have a place to get lost, but certainly it's impacted my life in a very social way because of all the people that I associate with. You know, they're not all artists, but they're all people that are, you know, thinking or receptive or doing in a different way. The art path that I've gotten to follow has always put me in circles of people who are dynamic.
So Daniel, what kind of advice would you give to anybody, any creative person who was, you know, thinking they wanted to do art, but maybe they hadn't done it yet?
Certainly there's the classic throw yourself in headlong. I mean, that's what I'm going to try to do now, but it's harder as an adult because I have, you know, fiscal liabilities.
Yeah. So are you dedicating yourself now?
This year, yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's one of the reasons why I started the comics last
I think that's really good advice that I just want to emphasize is that, you know, whatever you put your focus and your energy on is what you get. You know that book, Do What You Love and the Money Will Follow?
I don't know.
I think that's true. If you really develop, like really put yourself into what you love, like it'll work out and it'll happen. So we're gonna watch Daniel this year and we're gonna see if that happens.
Right. The Artist Challenge.
The Artist Challenge.
Okay, Shay, this is the Artist Challenge, and I'm going to tell you my challenges for the year of 2011. And you can check in on me and see how I do. I've got 4 main goals. 1 is to get my comic book done. 2 is to follow through with self-publication and looking into work opportunities as a comic book artist. 3, I will produce a new body of fine artwork. And 4thly, I will strategize and explore revenue-generating opportunities as a fine artist, which hopefully will carry me into 2012. And there you have it, my Artist's Challenge for 2011. See you, Desha.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Desha.
Ah, good luck.
Thanks.
All right. This has been the Desha Show.
Defeating me is meaningless.